storm hit many places in New York and New Jersey. And many stories were told in the early days, and many stories have been told since. And as we all know, power was lost and was out for days. And with the waters being so high, homes were devastated and people were trapped in homes, many of them. And the communication system was not very strong to warn people that anything was going to happen.
Our preparation for this rain that we thought we were going to have was close the valve so the sewer didn't back up into the basement. And everything else was up. We had the furnace was lifted a little bit. We had washing machine, all that thing, so that everybody could wash their uniforms. Never in my life did I expect, even when we got back, the basement still was filled with water.
Many people could not stay in their homes. How do you keep your home and yet at the same time rent another home? So we had to help people pay their rent and pay their mortgage. So we were able to provide financial assistance to many people as well.
You realize that there's so many businesses that didn't. They checked out and said that we're not coming back. We can't. So it's not that people were abandoning you. They just didn't know any other way to go either. So the only people that helped us was the Ironbound community.
We had the dumpsters, everything was blocked, going through the water, cars was moving. The park was full of water. The new park that we had down there in the riverfront park. But all we could do was just survive and try harder. And everybody need to work together. Become one positive thing in the Ironbound of each one. So if we don't work together, ain't nothing gonna get done. Where we had seniors that came and walked, can't get out their house, they were stuck in their house, with no food. Where the water came up to be 5 foot high. We called the Red Cross, we called so many different places come down there and helped us. ICC came down there with flying colors. And when he came down there with flying colors, he sent Red Cross down there, they came. We had a lot of helping hands at that time, but a lot of people still suffering from it down there, from having this sand that came around. People there who lost all their property still did not get nothing from it. As what I see, because I live closer to the water, I see it coming.
We hear how people have traumatic events in their life and they live with, things, how life is before and after. I think for all of us, one of those traumatic moments is life before Sandy and life after Sandy. Life here in the Ironbound is never going to be the same for us. I live on a block that has a bunch of houses. There are 4 people who live on our block now. People are not coming back.
We are going to be doing our own community plan for the Ironbound, and we're going to ask all of you to help us create that plan and have that plan disseminated and spread widely throughout the community. And if they tell you to evacuate, you must leave, right? Preparing our community. This right here tonight is a form of preparing our community, learning about what the risks are in our neighborhood, learning about the emergency response plans that the city has in tonight.
All of this has been very difficult for your friends, your neighbors, your family, the people of Ironbound. There's been a great deal of suffering in this community. And we know, as Augie said, that story has not been told around New Jersey, around the New York news.
They don't tell you anything. I appreciate what the Ironbound ICC, I can't ever do it right, I'm sorry. What ICC has done, because they have been the only people who have helped, who you get answers from. If they don't know them, they try to get them for you. But what I know is if we don't all say something, if we don't if when they come around and talk to you and they pat you on the back and say it's going to be okay, but they don't give you answers and you don't fight back, we're never going to know and we're not going to get help. And I refuse to not get help. I refuse not to know. So whenever ICC needs my help, I will be